Hey guys, so tonight we are gonna make some chicken and noodles. I have my freshly washed and skinned chicken legs here. They are ready to be seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and season those with some Kinder's all-purpose seasoning, some Kinder's buttery poultry seasoning, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. Here's a look at what I use. You are welcome to use whatever brand you like to use. This is just my preference. And once I've seasoned it with that, this is what my chicken is going to look like. It is seasoned and massaged through and ready to be cooked. I'm going to grab my cast iron pot and my extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to take that and coat the bottom of that pan. Once it is coated, we're going to let that oil get hot, and then we'll go ahead and start adding the chicken in. So now my olive oil is hot, we'll add it in. And you put as many as you need to in your pot, and you may even have to do 2 pots. But once it's added in, we'll let it cook on each side for 7 minutes. And it's already cooked on one side here, and we're going ahead and turning that. Looking nice and brown and pretty. And it may even begin to start to stew, but that's not really what we're looking for. And remember, we're not going to be cooking this thoroughly. We are just browning the chicken legs. We are getting ready to remove this from the cast iron pot. And this is what it looks like once it's ready to be removed from the pot. And we will go ahead and remove that. And this in the bottom is nothing but flavor. I have about 6 stalks of celery, a half of red bell pepper, a half of green bell pepper, and a half of large yellow onion that I'm going to put in. We'll let that cook down, but again, we do not want to scrape the bottom of that pot. It will come up on its own. But we're going to let that cook down a bit, and we're going to go ahead and add our chicken broth. I use Progressive. You can use whatever kind you want. And we're going to go ahead and pour that in. And we'll let that come to a boil. But first we're going to add our cream of mushroom soup. And it's a little tough to get out of the can. And I'm struggling with it. But there it is. And then some chicken bouillon. And whatever brand you choose to use for that. Once you have that in, cover and let it come to a boil. And this is what it looks like. And then we'll begin to reincorporate our chicken. Let's put it back in. And once we have it in, we're going to just cover that and allow that to cook for about 1 hour and 15 minutes to maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes. And now you can see the chicken is cooked thoroughly and it is beginning to fall off the bone. And this is what I'm going for. But now I'm just going to go ahead and add my sliced carrots. I chopped up some carrots to put in it. I didn't put it in from the beginning because I don't want the carrots to be mushy. Go ahead and add those and then let that come to a boil. So cover it about another 30 minutes. And that chicken is falling off the bone beautifully. Now once we've added those carrots and let it cook another 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add our egg noodles. And I'm just going to pour those in. And you can put however many you want, but don't fill your pot too much because then your noodles will end up being dry. You don't want them dry. You want to have a little bit of the broth left so that it can be nice and juicy. And I just make sure I coat all the noodles very well. And I'm just using some regular old egg noodles. You use whatever brand you prefer to use. And they're worked in really, really well. I'm going to add a few more. There's a lot of juice there. And you don't want to have more chicken than noodle or more noodle than chicken. You want it to be pretty even. So work it in as you see fit. And we're about done. This is the noodles that I'm using. Wide egg noodles, just store brand. And there it is. It has set for about 30 minutes. I turned the heat off once I work those noodles in because they will get mushy quick. And this is our finished product. I thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments. As always, thank you.